Welcome to another episode of a St Vincent Untold Stories. On this episode, we feature Rohan Rollins, better known as Chala, from out of Oya. I tell you, I did not imagine in my wildest dream that I will be doing an episode on my friend Chala. Right now, the entire community of Oya is in mourning. Me tell you, the biggest name to ever come out of Oya, Mr. Chala. Anywhere you go, Chala is like the brand for Oya.
You see, like in a Jamaica, anywhere you go, you hear the name Tesha Miller and Black Man. As a Chala lock off the streets of Oya, man. The youth love Chala, the old people them love Chala. Everything I just Chala, Chala, Chala. From you go upon the top and a man want to go up in the bush, them say go with Chala. But you see in this life, and everybody have good to say. Some little man did say one time Chala ripped them off. And it's like, oh, that said the same thing. But when you are dealing in the substance world, the game is played unfair. Big ups to all of my subscribers. And if you are new to the channel, hit the like button, the subscribe button, and hit the bell icon if you wish to see more videos like this one. You see when man is small and thing, man it has some little hygiene that used to go to Oya and fancy to look some work. So the man them see them guy in a bush go help man clean up some substance and thing. And you see, Charla was one of them bigger generality that would employ the youths. But so the man did a complain, so every time them go a bush, them not really get nothing. Them can't buy a ride, them can't build a house, or one man a do it. You see the thing is again, some man now look at it vice versa, from two sides. A man come up in the bush, him not bring down flour, him not bring down sugar, him not ever bring a pound of chicken back. Him come with him bare hands, and the general them provide everything, food, water, a rider to go up in the bush and everything, even the fertilizer. But you come with your long empty hand, and you want the same share like the general. I am not saying that you don't deserve your fair share, but how can your share be half when the land is not yours? Sometimes the man them lease the land, the man who sorting man. The man them trust the fertilizer, and the man them believe so we are go plant and crop, and we are go export the crop and we happen. And sometimes the crop go out there and burst. Back in the days, the man them used to have some old pirate pan the water. Bad boy showing them from out of Barbados. As you cross the water, the man them take everything. And if you're lucky, you escape. But if luck is not on your side, the man them just dash your body one time. You see, it have plenty bubble jet and have substance. And the man them tell the bubble jet them things not go right. The man them eat the food. All the food not sell, some of the food wet up. What the bubble jet can do, him can't do nothing. Because if them did have belly, him would have go out themselves go sell him own thing. Some of the bubble jet them can't take the risk there because them are them family and them a tell themselves me and water. No, some don't do the hard work carry them in a guy now. They go face the justice. So when them get rip off now, them just have to bear them losses. Because them now want to go upon the water, them are able pirate. Bad boy showing them a look in the dark. Plus again, the way the man them carry them here, rough and rugged. You done the police are go turn them up easy because they become an easy target. It's like a man see a Rastafari, a man believes say he use substance. So the man them a press and search one time. But if I'm ball it go out, them blending just like the ordinary citizens. Nobody now study for search him. News broke yesterday around midday that Charla the general from out of Oya was sent to Dovecat. Remember at YouTube we can't use certain words. So Dovecat is another name for the graveyard. The allegations are that one General Charla was sitting on a porch in the New Rose Place area, and an unknown assailant ran up to him and do so bram 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 and mash out Charla head back. Them same get one in at the back as well, but we not know. Because we not carry out as the post-mortem, and we are not as the police. But from the looks of things, it's like the man them come from behind and catch him off guard. Because him slouch over. When the news broke, persons started to make allegations that it was an insider job. As you remember, a couple of months ago, some substance was found inside the Oya clinic, and some persons got arrested. Well, news started to circulate that Charla was one of these individuals who went on the boat and found a substance. At Untold Stories, we don't go off of allegations and speculations, but sometime the streets would speak out. So the man and so the man not dwell again. So things start to talk out. Oh, I mean, and the boy did find the stash. And the boy get greedy and want to conceal all. So when I call the five up and the boy, the man get the boy them arrested. One might say, you know what? Me and the boy then agree and me go call up his name a street and say him call the five so that them could come and eat fame food. So when the Spanish man them come from out of Venezuela and the South man them and them want them substance, him them a go find. Them now come for me. Because remember me put it out there that the boy take the substance so some man operate. So some man snitch a force before the other party snitches on them. But you see, knowing a child for many years, man would tell you, the man the rough and rugged. You think I want you to child help? Me brethren are hundreds. You got some youth run away from home and not get nowhere else to turn to. And them end up on a child as a plan. Yeah, man, as a plan where the man them cultivate as a substance. You see, a child are one of them youth we make some money in all the time, but him not squander him money. Remember me telling you at the time when man I make money, man had gold chain bigger than barrel cover in a proper dapper them time. But Charlie always invested in money and put him money to use. Because man I tell himself, me don't go up in the bush, me don't work hard. You think me I come back to work hard a second time? No, sir. Me I come on general. So me I go employ some youth to work with me. And it's up to them if they want to be generals as well. I remember I told you that we was a tipped off from an individual that is close to the FBI. The man them are always under surveillance. The man them are Union Island under surveillance. The man them figure say, well, those are the two port of entry that a substance normally comes into. If you think I'm lying, go back into the records. Look at the news and it will tell you how much 50 something keys. How much 60 something keys dropping at them porters they already. You might hear say a man there road and him arrest him hand pan a 10 key and him must sell it. It doesn't mean that him rob nobody for it. It doesn't mean that he's mixed up in illegal thing. Sometimes the man them live on the waterfront and the thing floating. And he might not be so lucky. Somebody might take it from him and tell him, say, look here, me will sell it. And when me sell it, you get something. And it not always a go so. Sometimes they not give the man nothing. Them give him a little $500 up front and him tell himself, say, you know what? Me I get my money after, you know. And him never see that money. You see youths like Charla. You see when them go out there and them make them money. Them not show off for nobody. All man eat and drink said ways till. Me for tell you that. Charla them had vehicles upon vehicles and any man could have jump in there and drive. You see? Them man then watch material thing, brother. Them man they come out simple. Put on them little flip-flops and them come out bareback and dip on the black Segway. Them man then dress up and buy 100 pair of sneakers. No, so them man they take life level. Them man they family man with children and thing. Yeah, man already shorter books, shorter this and shorter that. And he came to the general and got that. You see, it have some people might say, where you live by, you die by. But what was Charla doing wrong? He wasn't going out there boasting off popo and putting any man down. You see, the man them go a bush and them plant them little substance. It is the way of life in those communities where jobs isn't provided. So it's like the man them have to go a bush and the man them have to work hard. And the man them make them little money, buy them little ride, build up them little house and thing. Them not come and sprang. You see the bubble jet them from fancy. One thing I respect them for. You see, when they make them little money, them build them little downstairs and cast the roof pan top until them catch them on pan another crop. Then they put on the upstairs. When them get the money, them now go around and floss it out and buy groaning. You know what I'm talking about. You see all the man them hype up themselves and say them run this and them run that. No, son, I saw it go. I love we are deal with out here so. You see, Charla, you see how the youth gone. His name will forever live on in the community of Oya. Because even if you go down a Beckway, you go down a Union Island, you go a Mossa, a Tiki, you go hear the name Charla. Man, I go say, where you come from? A man might say, oh yeah, Oh, that where Charla them from, them a real general. Them a man who could have run for government and defend poor people. You see, we not go run off for mouth pan people pick me and say, oh, Lucian did want him, Bejan did want him and so forth. We not know why the man gonna dove cat. It could have been a little misunderstanding because it is alleged that the night before, that the Popo was beaten off at the Black Point area and some man had to run for cover. And untold stories want to say condolences goes out to the family of Charla. Charla, you're real general, my youth. Your name Larger Road. Remember, you can always contact the Untold Stories program at 454 3536. All information given to Untold Stories will be held confidential. We would never reveal your identity and say, he said this or she said that. With that being said, I just want to big up all other supporters of Untold Stories during these difficult times who always have a St. Vincent in other prayers. Some are going to say, well, look at the move as the people from Rosa Place and look what is taking place again. As the man them move, Popo beat off. So them are going to tell themselves, oh, so me think the man them would have done with the badness. But the man them walk with the badness with them. Bring it in at the new community. So everybody are going to say, why didn't they leave their old ways behind? But it didn't have to be the man them from Rose Place. It could have been an outsider or somebody pay somebody to carry out the job.